members, senior residents, our colleagues, junior residents, and all the staff members and employees of the AIIMS Rajkot. We all consider ourselves very fortunate to be a part of this prestigious institute.
The first batch of AIIMS Rajkot set foot on this ground on 21st of December 2020, which marked the inception of a new epoch in the history of AIIMS of India. That was the date when we inaugurated and welcomed the first batch.
It was followed by another landmark in that event, that was laying of the foundation stone of the building of AIIMS by none other than our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji.
So, to make our new students familiar with their alma mater, we would like to take you on a tour of the events and the achievements that happened in the first year of commencement of AIIMS Rajkot. This is the landmark event when the inauguration happened, which was on 21st December 2020. So then we welcome the first 50 students of our institute. The second landmark achievement was the foundation stone laying ceremony, which happened in the permanent campus of AIIMS Khanderi. This was graced by our Honorable Prime Minister, Sir, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who did the inauguration virtually. These are few glimpses from the foundation course that happened last year for the first time. There were workshops conducted, teaching students about basic life support, about ethics in medical life, what a student should follow. This same will happen this year also for you people, when the foundation course will start from tomorrow. Then, if we talk about some extracurricular activities so that you don't feel as if you are in a prison or something, this was our Freshers' Day for the first batch, and you can see in the pics they have enjoyed a lot. You will also get a Freshers' Day party soon. Then there were celebration of Independence Day, the first Independence Day of our institute on 15th August 2021. Teachers' Day celebration, which was celebrated by the first batch of students who did a lot of activities that day. Then there was a celebration of World AIDS Day, which was marked by many activities like Rangoli making, which was done by the students. Then they also prepared a beautiful Nukkad Natak, and they presented in Pramukh Swami Auditorium in front of many dignitaries. So this was also a landmark event.
So, I feel a great sense of pride in welcoming our respected Executive Director, Sir, retired Colonel Dr. C.D.S. Katoch, Sir, who has played the role of a great mentor, giving us and the Institute a sense of direction, motivation, and hope for striving against all odds and be our best. We welcome you, respected Sir.
Walking down the memory lane, let's take a glimpse of the various achievements and landmarks of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Rajkot, through the eyes of the MBBS students of our first batch.
Medicine is said to be the noblest profession, but we realize this in its true sense in the times of this pandemic. To provide easily affordable healthcare facilities and good training to medical staff, AIIMS Rajkot was established under the Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Located in the outskirts of Rajkot in Khanderi, it consists of a vast area of about 201 acres with a 750-bedded hospital. Being an institute of national importance, we are focused on creating a center of excellence in terms of medical education and providing world-class healthcare facilities. It is also aimed at inculcating moral and ethical values for sustainable community development.
Starting with academics, the first batch of 50 medical students have taken admission in 2020 and have successfully completed their first year in the temporary campus of AIIMS Rajkot. The classes commences at 8 am and the dispersal is at 4 pm with an hour of break. An orientation program is conducted for newly joined students to sensitize them through the course of MBBS. With effective teaching style, the faculties establish strong connection and communicate with students. After completion of every topic, we have tutorials which help in clearing concepts. We have well-equipped laboratories for practicals. ICOM classes are conducted to teach students about personality development. Early clinical exposure is given to the students of first year to develop clinical skills. The faculties teach us about the basic life support techniques like CPR and first aid. Part completion test is taken after completion of every unit by each department.
AIIMS Rajkot provides comfortable hostel accommodation for both boys and girls. Talking about boys' hostel, there are two buildings for provisional accommodation. Two students share a 1 BHK flat.
For the girls' hostel, an entire floor has been reserved for provisional accommodation. Hostel rooms are spacious with an occupancy of 2 girls per room. Proper amenities like RO processed drinking water, hot water system, 24 hours internet connectivity through Wi-Fi, and recreation room with indoor sports activities like table tennis, chess, carom, etc. are available. Round-the-clock CCTV surveillance is maintained on the hostel building. Transport bus runs to and fro between the hostel and college for student convenience. Separate library is attached to the hostel.
The mess caters to the need of the students from different communities with proper maintenance of hygiene. 4 meals a day are provided as breakfast, lunch, evening snacks. The meals are served as service at the boys.
Extracurricular activities, there has been a celebration of Independence Day, Republic Day, as well as a marvelous celebration of the freshers, which encourage each and every student to find their creative impulse and help to boost their confidence. The Navratri celebration, along with Garba and Dandiyaras, delighted and rejuvenated every student, spreading a wave of enthusiasm.
Medicine is a profession, requires self-sacrifice, sense of commitment, and strong moral code. We proudly say that here at AIIMS Rajkot, all the other virtues are given equal importance.
I would now request our respected Executive Director, sir, to please come forward, bless and motivate new students of the AIIMS Rajkot. Please, sir.
Present faculty and senior faculty, my colleagues, parents of the newcomers and new students. On behalf of AIIMS Rajkot, I extend my warm welcome to all of you and I congratulate you that with the hard work of your teachers, your parents, and of course yours own, you are here with us today. Coming to AIIMS Rajkot is probably, or to any AIIMS, is one of the dream of any aspirant to be a medical graduate. So today is a very, very auspicious day for all the students and their parents, proud parents. Taking admission in any of the AIIMS itself makes you that you are in one of the institute of national importance. It's different from any medical college. Your grooming will be different. Your outcome will be different. And when you come out as a product of Indian medical graduate, you will be different to your peer group who is undergoing medical education in a medical college. I extend the credit of you being here in any of the INI, that means today in AIIMS Rajkot. Remember your parents' contribution. Remember your teachers' contribution who started grooming you right from the class 10th. So that's the reason you are here. So don't make it that 100% is your effort which has brought you to the AIIMS Rajkot. Now the responsibility on all of you almost doubles. Why? You have opted to join an institute of national importance, which is still in the budding stage. We have borrowed these two blocks from our neighboring medical college. We have customized it for you people. Our main building is coming up, which subsequently I'll request Dr. Sharma to take you there. So you have a look, how is your academic block coming up, how your hostel is coming up, how your labs are coming up, and we have already started running a OPD there. And we intend to start the indoor facilities probably this year or this year end. So when you are in the stage of inception, don't think that nobody is watching you. 24/7 you are under watch. Your seniors may convey you more, but 24/7 you are under watch, and you continue the hard work, the momentum you have made, and we have excellent faculty here who is cooperative, all the time willing to teach you, help you, even in your personal problems. We have hostel provost, they'll help you. We have modified the curriculum. Our first intake is one of the first attempt to make it more practical oriented and easy learning, called integrated teaching. Our faculty has put up a lot of effort that we start the integrated teaching right from your batch. Integrated teaching means initially what was happening, that you are reading, suppose physics chapter, the similar chapter you are reading in chemistry and third in mathematics. They never matched each other. So here, small analogy is, if somebody with the headache comes, so not we will teach you what the head is. Biochemistry will teach you what all reactions are going on in your head at the same time. Physiologist will teach you how physiology of the brain is going on. What are the parts of different brains? What are their functions and all and all. And we'll try our level best to introduce early clinical so that you are sensitized. If there is a headache, which type of a headache it is. So this is called integrator. But actually was happening, anatomy was teaching the lower limb, physiology was teaching the respiratory regulation or cardiovascular regulation or thermoregulation. So there was not a coherence. Now we have got a coherence. They have put a lot of effort, lot of brainstorming has gone so that the learning becomes easy for you, and ultimate outcome when you become an Indian medical graduate, you become a holistic Indian medical graduate. Holistic means you don't see the body in different parts. You see the body as one part, one component, including your mind. Mind plus body. So if we follow this approach, I assure you this is the simplest course, much simple than the engineering arts. But right from beginning, you have to follow a holistic approach and conceptual approach. No mugging. If you try to understand the things will be on your tips. And ultimately, what are you going to study? You are going to study your own body. You're not going to study anything else. We are so ignorant that we don't know anything about our body. So this is what you are going to learn. In addition, abnormalities of our body will also be taught subsequently as you grow. So initially, you will be taught purely on your body. The anatomical concept of your body, physiological mechanism of your body, and the chemical reaction what are going on in your body by all three departments. And we have tried to integrate all three departments so they impart you the education which is fruitful in your clinical application, which ultimately is your goal. We have borrowed hostel for you. We have tried to make as comfortable as possible. And we have a bus for you from hostel to there. Sometime you have to rough out whatever difficulties you face. We are seized of all the problems all new students and the previous batch is having. We are on our way to sort them out, but it will take time. So you have to bear with us. You won't find mummy papa's pyar or mummy papa's roti here. Whatever you get, you have to take that. And that's a part of your grooming. I take it as a part of your grooming. Still, we'll make as comfortable as possible. Your main focus should be your studies, and discipline remains the key. Now you are in a stage, very responsible stage you have landed up. There is no scope of any indiscipline from your side. And we'll ensure that there is no indiscipline from our side also. There is a big no to ragging. But at the same time, if I ask somebody's name, that doesn't amount to ragging. And you have to reply it in a polite way. They are your seniors. We segregate you as much as possible. We have given you the new hostel and we have put them into the hostel where the PDU people are also there, so they can handle them well. They are senior now. There is no scope of any way of any ragging. We have already formulated ragging, anti-ragging squad and anti-ragging committee. And I think their mobile numbers and the hostel provost and hostel warden, they'll all be active. If any of that sort comes to your notice, please bring it to the concern. Zero tolerance to ragging and zero tolerance to indiscipline. I know you have been groomed very well by your parents, your teachers, you yourself are a good one, but this is a stage you may like to deviate from that, that we have entered the medical college, now life is our own and we can do anything we want. No, this is the stage, we'll groom you to the best of a doctor. Indian medical graduate coming out of AIIMS Rajkot should be the best of all. And we'll groom you, and we have a capacity and we have a faculty to groom you to that extent. Keep on following the COVID appropriate behavior. Keep few masks for you. Buy the cloth mask. Keep 5-7. Daily wash it. Use it the new one. Anybody not following the COVID appropriate behavior will be taken as an indiscipline. This is for your good. This is for the good of others. Our faculty is very, very cordial. They will be friendly, but at the same time, they will be your teachers also. So maintain a gap with your teachers, respect them. They may be casual to you, but that doesn't mean you become a friend of the faculty. If they remain friendly with you, it means they are allowing you to approach them for any difficulty, personal or academic, but that doesn't mean you are a friend of the faculty. Minimum distance has to be maintained. Morning you meet, wish them properly. Minimum etiquettes, exert, that's a part of your curriculum. If you are not a good human being, you can never be a good doctor. So be a good human being first, then you will automatically become good doctor. Even if you lack in your knowledge and expertise and other, but if you are a good human being, half of your things are over. So that's another aspect. And I further congratulate and welcome all of you. And hope you are comfortable in the hostel. This is what I have been told, and your provosts are very proactive and they'll keep you as comfortable as possible. And now we are having a few days orientation program for you so that you understand what actually you are going to do. All the department heads and their faculty, they'll introduce you and they'll introduce you what all you are going to learn. But I assure you, we have tried to make your curriculum as simple as possible. The reason for that is, when you come out as an Indian medical graduate, you are a holistic graduate. Empathy, sympathy, knowledge, expertise, skills, all you have. You don't simply have that, I am a doctor. मैं कुर्सी पे बैठा हूँ, कौन है, मरीज आया, गाली दी, ये किया, वो किया, टाइम पे नहीं आते हो, वैसा वैसा. No. You have chosen to handle the sick person, so mold yourself that you are going to handle a sick person. Even if a sick person abuses you, slaps you, he is a sick. So develop that spirit right from the day one. So I repeat, follow COVID appropriate behavior. We'll try to keep you as comfortable as possible. Study hard. Faculty is available 24/7 to assist you. And no indiscipline, no indiscipline. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational and inspiring words. I'm sure the students will be highly benefited being a part of such a reputed institute. Now, I would like to request Professor Dr. Vivek Sharma, sir, HOD Physiology and in charge Dean Academics, to please shed some light on the salient features of MBBS course. Please.
Respected Director, sir, esteemed faculty members, all my colleagues, all the staff members who have contributed effectively, and also all our dear students and their proud parents. On the behalf of AIIMS Rajkot, I welcome you all to this family of healing, where you are starting a new journey and we all will be working as a single unit. It's really a proud moment for all of us that such brilliant minds from different corners of the country have joined us and are going to be there with us for next 4.5 plus 1, that is 5.5 years, and probably more also. So it's a great honor, and let's give a big applause to all the students and their proud parents. So I'll just take you through in a few minutes about what has happened. Here we were sitting, say around 1 year back or so, with the first batch of the students. Few of them are over here only. It takes a lot of honor and a lot of hard work by all the faculty members who have contributed a lot under the guidance of our executive director, sir, who has been instrumental in taking this institute through the tough period, challenges that we faced together in the COVID-19 period. I would also like to mention the effort of the students, because we went from online to offline and then online like so many times. So you are having the leadership of your students who have been one batch ahead of you, who have taken a lot of effort in going through all these tough times. It's not easy, because till now you have been spoon fed, like, you know, that this is my thing and I have to clear this exam and that's it. There was nothing else. All the things were taken care of by the parents. Now you will face a transition from there to a professional medical college, where it will be you who will be centric, who will be the person who will decide the future, what you want to be. Do you want to be a healer, or you just want to be a normal doctor? It's your decision from here which matters to your life. So I'll just take you through few of the things that we have tried in past few days or so. So first thing that I can promise you is that you will have a safe and comfortable stay within the limits that we are able to provide to you as per today. The environment is going to be pro-learning, it is going to be safe, and it is going to be something that is conducive to your future. I can assure the parents also who have joined online and who are present offline over here in the next room also. So feel free to interact with all the faculty members. We have a team of many of the highly experienced, committed, dedicated, and as well as really they are at par with the excellence in any place of the country. They are going to teach you. They are going to take you through this journey of healing and learning. So please feel free to interact with them. Make it sure that you grow along with the guidance and under the tutelage of all of them, right? So as far as talking about AIIMS Rajkot, it is committed to the highest standards of the medical education, also provision of the research facilities that we can do, and also as a part of the, as sir what he has told is the curriculum based medical education implementation, we will also expose you through early clinical exposure to the clinical material, or in the form of the various forms, or exposure to the patients also, as and when it is possible within this a few months or so. So first batch of MBBS students, while facing the challenges of learning during the COVID-19 pandemic, has brought laurels also. It is not that they only faced, they just went through this phase of it like a bland food. They have brought laurels, they went out, they joined many other places, and they participated, and they also brought laurels to the institute. So you have good seniors to follow, and please follow only their good things, right? So another thing that I would like to talk about is that under this tutelage of this experienced and faculty members who have worked tirelessly, we are going to provide the competency-based medical education to you. As sir has already talked about it, I'll not further talk. You will see to it as the foundation course proceeds, what exactly it means to you as a parent and as well as to a student also. So in first year, you will be taught anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. And then you will have the early clinical exposure. I'll be focusing more on the first and the second semester. This is where you are going to be. You will have 2 semesters now with anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, in which obviously there will be also the early clinical exposure part, right? We have tried our level best to have to provide the innovative and the recent, whatever the medical education updates have been there to teach you as per the standards which are followed anywhere in the country. So we know that we started for the first batch in this temporary campus. This is where we were 1 year back when this first year batch students were there with us. But now the present status is that their OPD and their many of the things they are being taught in the regular permanent campus where their classes are being held, and through community medicine also they are being taught and they are being introduced to the rural and as well as to the urban population. So they are slowly and gradually, we are in a transition phase. We are going to shift from this temporary campus to the permanent campus. So your education will start from here. As the time progresses, we might have to move over to the permanent campus as well, right? So few things which I would like to say is that, you know, wearing this as we are going to have the aprons also for you. You can just have it. The person will come today. Today is your first day of medical education or MBBS course. I'm sure that you will not forget it even after 50 years of your life. So cherish your moment, cherish it with a lot of pride and honor, but also make it sure that what sir told, that you also feel the responsibility of now going from an adolescent who was just preparing for an exam to the present moment where you are going to be called as. Now, even the unique thing about the thing is that your family members would have already started talking, Doctor ban gaya hamara bachcha. Although you have just entered, nothing has changed, just passing of an exam. But that brings a lot of responsibility on the students as well. And of course, the parents. So I'll just talk a little bit about the parents also. As we all know, that the medical education, the parents have worked a lot of hard work they have done. They have remained committed through your thicks and thins, through your preparation for NEET exam, which is probably one of the hardest exams in the country. But now the job is, I would request the parents to continue to hold the hands of the students, but don't hover around the students. Let them grow. But at the same time, I would request the parents to keep hand holding, keep interacting with their respective students, wards, find out how they are doing in their assessment, what is their attendance, are they regular in the classes. We will have the mentorship program. Very soon we will be starting. There will be a mentor which will be allotted to you who will take care of all your responsibilities, where you can discuss few things which will be out of the academics as well. So you can interact for any things. The parents can also reach out to the mentors and try to reach out through the proper channel to resolve anything is there. So the mentorship program is there. We have also started the student wellness program also, where the things will be told to you in a while right now. So student wellness program is there to aim to look for the, what sir says is the vision as the holistic development of the students, where you will be told it is not only the medical education, but it is also your holistic development, which will take you through this tough period of 4.5 years or so, right? So I would like to say to you, AIIMS does not discriminate on the basis of caste, color, religion, and region. So please don't associate yourself on the basis of region or on the basis of caste, color, and all these things. Be a world citizen. Think in a big way. Think in a worldly way. You are going to be taught to heal the patients who will come from any part of the world. They may not be able to be talk to you in the proper language also, but you have to remain humble and you have to be a world citizen so that you come up to the expectations of the society. So Indian medical graduate, the country envisages that the person, when he or she stays here for 4.5 years, they are competent, they are they are professionals, they are the learners, lifelong learners, and as well as they are the leaders in the society. World does not need only the followers, world needs leaders. We need to be the leaders. We should start living the life as if I'm going to be a healer and I'm going to be a leader for my own family and as well as for the society, and take the name of the AIIMS to the higher standards, right? So be in touch with the other students, build a network of people who make you comfortable. It is extremely important that when you are over here, you don't feel alone. Interact with your mentors, interact with your seniors and with your teachers, have a friendly atmosphere around so that you find that this atmosphere is not conducive only for rote learning, but also for making you comfortable so that you can enjoy the cultural activities and many other things doing it. It is extremely important for us as a wellness program that you are ready to start mingling with your own fellow beings. And then as the time comes, you start mingling with all other students also, so that you are capable of using your creative. I know that many of you who have passed over here must be having some hidden talents, as we found out in our previous batch as well. So try to keep developing them through the help of the wellness programs and through your mentors as well. In the last, I would like to say, keep yourself physically and mentally healthy. Develop your mental well-being. Always keep take care of it. But remember, it is a professional college. The owners, you have come over here for studying, for becoming something. Don't lose that vision at all. It is very easy to get distracted. Sir has already talked about it. It is our responsibility to make it sure that whatever the aim with which we have come over here, that gets fulfilled. And we become the healers who are looked upon by the society. Our government is doing so much for us. We make it sure that we also pay it back by becoming a good citizen, right? So all the best. Again, I congratulate you on the behalf of AIIMS Rajkot that you have done so much also. Before I leave from here, I would like to also bring Dr. Sanjay Singhal. Sir is over here, the Associate Dean Academics. Sir will be taking, as sir told over there, he will be the person who will be taking you. He is taking care of the academic activities in the permanent campus. So for the early clinical exposure during the orientation and other things, Dr. Sanjay Singhal will be the nodal person who will be coordinating with you all and will be taking care of all the activities. Of course, we have all the esteemed faculty members who are here who will be taking care of all the departmental activities. So we have two DMS also. We have Dr. Gaurav Sharma, and sir is the assistant professor in Department of Physiology. And we have Dr. Yashdeep Patania, who is right now, sir is right now in the OPD. Right, sir, you want to say something?
At the outset, I would like to welcome all new students to the AIIMS family. It reminds me my 25 years back when I entered into my medical college. My parents used to tell me, "Bas abhi padh lo, iske baad aage life ban jayegi." But after entering the medical college, I realized real education, real life will start from here now itself. Second thing, like today you are seeing most of us smiling faces, but it would not be always like this. Because the responsibility to make you good doctor lies on us. That's why most of the time we would be serious. Best of luck for the coming days. Thank you.
So I thank all the parents for sending their brilliant children over here. And I assure them on behalf of ED sir also that we are going to take the utmost care of them. But I will also request them to work like a family and do interact with your students. Keep the updates over there. But at the same time, please allow them to grow also. Thank you very much. All the best. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now, I would request Dr. Deepak Parchwani, who is additional professor and in charge at head of department of biochemistry and in charge associate dean research, to please come forward and say a few words about the scope and importance of research in medico's life. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Utsav. Good morning to respected executive director, sir, all the respected faculties, students, and to each and every personnel that is present here. So dear student, one thing is sure that you are not an admission mistake. Galti se nahi aaye ho yahan pe. You are here because you deserve it. And keep this thing highlighted in your mind. Take it as a pride that you are in a medical school. Rather, you are a part of a medical science. And as far as research in medical science is concerned, You cannot take it as a standalone identity. You cannot take them as a two separate identity. They run in parallel. It runs in parallel, hand to hand each other. So on a broad spectrum, if you can look out at what research is, research in medical sciences. If I give you an overview, it is an systemic analysis of anything, systemic investigation of anything. But systemic analysis for what purpose? So research has a two purpose. That to create a knowledge which it doesn't exist at all. As you can take example, drugs for COVID-19. So this is a creation of a knowledge. So this is first purpose of research. Second, to test the existing knowledge, the concept which is already there, but you want to test it by yourself, by your observation, by your hypothesis. Again, take it as a simplified example. It is a well-known fact that an obese person have a high BMI, but you want to test it by yourselves. So you can test it, measure height, weight, put in a formula, look out it, compare it with the normal persons. So this is an test of the existing knowledge. So research serves these two purposes, to create knowledge or to test the existing knowledge. Whatever way, either way, the person which is involved must be aware about the procedural protocol that is to be followed in a research. And we at AIIMS Rajkot firmly believe that research is a part of a medical science. It's not separate. It is an integral part of a medical science. And we groom and we train our student in such a manner that the students, when they become Indian medical graduate, they are competent enough in the research aspect as well. They have a basic ideas of the different concept so that they can be a part of a research team, the research which will be initiated by the faculties, or even you can initiate your research also by one program which ICMR run as a short-term studentship program. It is a program which ICMR runs annually for all the undergraduate students across the country. Every year, n number of proposals are received by the ICMR. Of that, a handful of a research proposal is selected by a ICMR, and for which they provide a stipend. So we firmly believe that we'll push you towards to take part directly in a STS program, or maybe indirectly as a part of a research team which other faculties will initiate. So with the motto that we will be able to involve as many students from your batch in an STS program, I conclude here and gives you your best wishes for your coming future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for providing a brief review of research to the new students. I hope it will help them. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Now to talk about the student wellness program, the welfare that has been started by AIIMS Rajkot, as well as to tell you about the various hostel facilities that are being provided. I would request Dr. Naresh Parmar, Assistant Professor, Department of Physiology, and Dr. Kiran, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmacology, to please come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Anita. A very good morning to respected all the senior faculties, dear students and their parents. A warm welcome to a very first day of your new journey at the AIIMS Rajkot. As you have seen in the video, the hostel is provided with the very basic facilities in the well-ventilated and spacious room. That includes the basic furniture, geyser, drinking water facility, and the hostel is also connected with the mess that will take care of your wall routine day food. That includes the lunch, dinner, as well as the 2 snacks, morning as well as in evening time. That is also attached library as well as the sports facility within the hostel premises. Definitely be concerned about your safety and security. So both the hostels are under the CCTV surveillance. To and fro facilities of the transportation on the daily basis, that is also provided. and definitely is being a part of anti-ragging committee. We are always vigilant about the strictly prohibitions of the ragging. Very soon you will develop a growing family, second family so-called, at the hostel, a family that is away from the hometown and parents. A second family that will teach you a lot things that is also essential for your self-growth as well as self-development. Definitely the life learning lessons never come in the easiest way. It will take with the so many challenges. So we are always there to support you to face this challenge, to help you to handle the challenges. So one more committee that is, as ma'am said, that students wellness committee that will help you to bring out the best in you up to a mark of an Indian medical graduate. So I would like to invite the Dr. Naresh to brief about the students wellness program. Thank you. Best wishes for the future.
Thank you, madam. Good morning to all my respected faculties, and good morning to all the students. First of all, I will congratulate to all of you for becoming a part of AIIMS Rajkot family. So whenever the name comes student wellness and student welfare, there is a big smile on students' face. We are having some things that is other than the curriculum. So yes, we are here. We are here for welfare of the students, or you can say wellness of the students. So to support the students, as the sir has told, is a holistic development of the students. So to support the students in any way, for example, if there is a home sickness in any way, if you are having any issues related to finances. So there are a lot of shy from the student side. We are having some financial issues. We are not going to talk with anyone, but you can talk with us. I am a part of myself. I am Dr. Naresh Parmar. I am assistant professor in Department of Physiology. I'm also assistant provost boys hostel and a member of student wellness committee. So we are here to support all the students in any ways. So you can free to talk with us. So we are having a committee, and we are having a student wellness officer, and I will invite the Dr. Gayatri Bhatia. She is a psychiatrist and student wellness officer. And here glimpses of some of the activities. So curriculum is going well, but there is a hidden talent. As sir told, there is a hidden talent in the students. So we are here for this, and various activities already done in the previous year, and we are expecting the good activities in the next year. Thank you. So these are the freshers photos, some Garba activities, some playing activities, and some quiz and other things.
Hi, everyone. First of all, another welcome to AIIMS Rajkot family. Okay. Show of hands, how many of you feel excited about this journey that you're going to start? Okay, almost all of you are. Show of hands, how many of you feel a little afraid? Scared? Nobody? Wow, such brave souls. Okay. How many of your parents told somebody, मेरे बच्चे का ध्यान रखना? किसी ने नहीं बोला? चलो, किसी ने बोला है. Okay. Why do you think they did that? क्यों बोला होगा मेरे बच्चे का ध्यान रखना, या नहीं बोला होगा? I think your parents must be concerned, right? Because they know that what you are now going to embark on is challenging, to say the very least, right? It's difficult, it's challenging, it's long, it's hard. So sometimes all of these challenges can be a little overwhelming for everyone. You're going to spend the next 5.5 years with us, and you young girls and boys, you're going to become responsible ladies and gentlemen who are going to be dealing with nature's most sophisticated creation. Mistakes की जगह नहीं है. सबने अभी तक यही बोला है, right? Not knowing is not an option. So can be hard. And I am here to tell you that we are here for you. While most of this faculty is now gearing up to whip you in shape, there are some of us who understand that this is difficult. There are some of us who are going to tell you that it's okay. A few days, it's just okay to show up. So, well, there is this whole SOP that we are supposed to be doing, a slew of activities that we'll take care of. But bottom line ye hai ki we are here to help you maintain your psychological and your emotional well-being while you struggle every day in your MBBS course. While you learn something new about the human body, you also learn something new about yourself. And we're here to make sure of that. So Dr. Naresh has graciously introduced us. He is a member of the committee. The committee is being headed by Dr. Vivek. I am one of them, the members. Then you have the hostel provosts who are the part of this committee. And we are free to be, we are available for you throughout whenever you want to. If you ever find that you are in a situation where you're struggling alone, something that you can't communicate to your family and your friends, somewhere you think that you're not able to do your best, reach out. We're there for you. We'll try and help you with the best of resources available to us, to the best of our abilities, and to the best of your abilities. So AIIMS Rajkot aims to produce not just competent doctors, but also healthy human beings. And we know that there is no health without mental health. So the Student Wellness Committee is there to help you to attain the best in all spheres of health, including your mental and emotional health. So I wish you all the best with all that you're about to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Naresh, Dr. Kiran, and Dr. Gayatri. Now, I would request Dr. Vivek, sir, sir, who is the chairman of Anti-Ragging Committee, to address the issue of ragging and the rules of anti-ragging.
I would now request Dr. Simi Mehra, Professor and Head of Department of Anatomy, to please come and address the audience and tell something about anatomy to the new students. And ma'am, please also introduce your department. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you. That's good. Acha lagta hai when you are full of josh, right? So welcome to a new world of a professional college, and we'll be teaching you in first year, as you've been told, that we'll be teaching you 3 subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. And these are basic sciences. You know, it is like a chassis of a गाड़ी. गाड़ी का chassis होता है, उसके ऊपर आपकी seats और छत वत सब आती है गाड़ी की. So the first year subjects are like chassis on which further knowledge is built upon. All the 3 subjects teach you something normal about human bodies, so that when you go in subsequent years, you're able to distinguish them from the abnormal, right? Because your ultimate aim is serving the community, serving your country, serving the institute, serving the society, and you're going to heal. You're going to be a good researcher at the same time, as Dr. Deepak has been told you. So a doctor is not a single thing. A doctor is a cluster. The word doctor is a cluster in which you are a teacher, you are a learner, you are a researcher, you work as a team member. So it is a total thing. So you're going to carry all these things within you. Anatomy teaches you the basics of as sir said, your own body. Yes, how your body has, kya tha aapka body? Nothing. It was just two cells which come together and give the form you are having. So how you have developed from single two cells, ovum and sperm, that is what anatomy is all about. Then when you're going to be a surgeon, how do you know what is beneath the skin? Which area to incise, which area to stitch? So all these, the structures of various viscera, various nerves, what is below your skin, right to the bones. So we introduce you to a concept called cadavers. Cadaver is dead bodies, bodies donated by people which you should respect a lot because they have been donated for you so that you may learn from them. Unless and until you dissect bodies, you would not know when you are going to perform an operation tomorrow. Yes, will not know where the patient is saying, yahan dard ho raha hai. So aapko nahi pata, yahan stomach hai, liver hai, kya hai. Right? So this basic science of anatomy teaches you embryology, we teach you bones, we teach you dissection, we even teach you to see body under a microscope. So there is a lot of microanatomy or histology involved in it. Then we also teach you normal X-rays, how to interpret normal X-rays. Yes, as I told you, anatomy is a whole thing. All the fields of MBBS are all based on three subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. So rest of the things like books and everything and various etiquettes will be dealt with as we follow up with the foundation course in subsequent days. So welcome you all. And one thing I would just like to say before I end, first year or maybe in the whole of MBBS, especially we first years are very particular about the way you dress up. Yes. So we do not want t-shirts. We do not want jeans. We don't want chappal and sandal. Please. Kadai wali shirts nahi pehnenge. Girls will be dressed properly. Yes. Your apron should be intact, always buttoned up. No chappal, no nothing, well-groomed look. You don't go to a doctor who's sitting like a chavanni, right? Attorney chavanni bolte the hum Lady Harding. So I'm a Lady Harding pass out. So we used to call them attorney chavanni. So hum aise attorney chavanni ban ke nahi ghum sakte hain, right? So we have to be a dollar, right? We have to be dressed up like a dollar, look like a dollar, and behave like a good citizen. So that's all. Welcome you all. Thank you. I'd like to introduce you to my faculty members who will be grueling you for 1 year. I have here Dr. Rohin Garg, our Associate Professor. Dr. Sandeep Charmade, our Associate Professor. Dr. Pradeep Chauhan, Assistant Professor. Dr. Shalom Phillips, Senior Resident. Dr. Rishita, our Junior Resident. Myself, I'm Dr. Semi Mehra, the Head of Department of Anatomy. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, and all the colleagues. Now I would request Dr. Vivek sir to please come forward and say a few words on anti-ragging committee and rules for the ragging.
So I'll just be brief. We'll not go into much of the details, but since sir has also mentioned it, and you must have heard, you must have seen a lot of movies. You may be having lots of ideas about medical education first day. Remember, this is not a movie. This is a reality. You have come to a real place doing a real medical education. So at the outset, I would like to say that AIIMS Rajkot does not have any form of the ragging tolerance. We are totally we have zero tolerance for any form of anti-ragging. We have an anti-ragging squad. We have an anti-ragging committee. The names with their phone numbers are already displayed outside. You can have a look at it also. It is placed everywhere. So I would like to just tell you a little bit and then we'll skip over. We will be talking about it in details later on, what exactly ragging is. First thing is, again, I will say it is not a movie. So ragging does not mean whatever you have only seen. What exactly means ragging is, and the ragging means any form of abetment to ragging. Two people are ragging and you are just standing over there and clapping and giggling. That is also abetment to ragging. Remember that. We usually say कि हम तो कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे, हमारे साथ वाले खड़े थे. We were just supporting or we were just sitting there. Remember, if a complaint is, it is a criminal offense. It is not something which you can take it lightly at all. So if somebody is harassing or somebody is doing it, you should know whether it is a ragging only or it is what sir says is just a name asking thing also. So if somebody is doing ragging, it means abatement to ragging, any criminal conspiracy, assistance in any form. There is any assembly and rioting, that means people just barge into your rooms and do it. Any form of the public nuisance, violation of any decencies and morals through ragging, injury to the body causing the hurt or grievous hurt, and the wrongful restraint. They do not allow you to come to the classes. That is also a form of the ragging. You come only when I go. If somebody is doing it, you should be careful about it. We'll talk about it at length during our orientation program, but what you should know about it is that any form of the ragging has to be informed. But please, first of all, look that all these aspects are there or not, right? Second thing which I would like to talk about ragging over here is that you should be, because we are in a temporary campus, it might be emanating from other sources apart from the medical students who are one batch senior to you. If something is there, please do notify to provosts or to the anti-ragging committee. Dr. Sanjay Gupta is the member secretary of this committee. Sir is right now out of station due to some work on duty. So once he comes, he will talk more about this committee. Okay. So please be careful and don't be apologetic. If something is happening, you need to notify it. Let the teachers, let your wardens, your provosts and the committee members decide whether it is there or not. But don't try to create a tamasha on daily basis as well. So take a balanced view of the situations. Don't worry at all about the things. We will be talking more and more about what are the details of the ragging as the time goes by, right? Thank you so much.
Sir, please stay back and introduce your department as a head of departments.
I am a part of the physiology family. So I would like to invite all my family members over here who are working in the Department of Physiology. I will be introducing all of them. We have excellent faculty members. I can just vouch on that. So I would like to start with Dr. Rajesh Katrotia, sir. Sir is the additional professor of physiology. Then we have Dr. Burde. Sir is over here, is the associate professor in Department of Physiology, Dr. Pradeep Burde. Then we have Dr. Gaurav Sharma, about whom we have just talked. Then we have Dr. Vinay Chituri, who has excellent other things. If you want to learn how to take care of IT, you can see, you can witness it right now. He is doing it. He's not an IT officer. He is an assistant professor in Department of Physiology. Then we have an excellent senior resident, Dr. Digisha. And then we have 3 tutors also. Dr. Mayank is there, 2 tutors. Dr. Mayank is there. And we have Dr. Vivek as well. So these are the people with whom you will be interacting on daily basis for next 1 year or so. And these are the people, Dr. Mayank and Dr. Vivek are the persons who are going to be along with the residents, Dr. Digisha, who are going to play a very important role in helping you to gel with the whole of the department. So please do interact with them. If you have any queries, anything is there in academics, feel free. Because you are over here to learn. It is your duty to make it sure that you learn also, right? So all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek sir, for your appreciation and valuable words. Now, I would request Dr. Deepak Panchwani, additional professor and in charge head of Department of Biochemistry, to address the gathering and introduce the department.
Thank you, sir. So good morning, dear students. So before I start, would like to put up one question to students. You joined medical institute yourself or because your parents wanted to join a medical school and then you joined? Is there any person who joined medical institute because parents wanted it? Sir, we'll talk later. So among student means all of you yourself wanted to join medical school? Kya socha? Anyway, if this is the case, then you people must be feeling very excited, very happy to join AIIMS Rajkot. Is this the case? Yes. And I personally believe कि happiness must be reflected. खुशी है ना, दिखाई देनी चाहिए. Then I said good morning, then only 1 or 2 responses came. So good morning, dear students. One more time. Why I'm saying that energy level is that energy level that you initiated first, now that energy level is required for next 10 to 11 months. So good morning, dear students. Yeah, that's fine. This is the energy level which we will require for next 10, 11 months. So when it was decided in this orientation program that I have to introduce the subject in some 10 to 12 months, and even this I was discussing with other team members of a biochemistry, how can I? Because if you look at that, biochemistry is such a diverse subject, it's very difficult to summarize in a limited period. You can just consider this case in which we are. I am talking, you all peoples are looking at me and hopefully listening. Even in this biochemistry, it is involved. We call it as a biochemistry of vision. You are looking at it, then this visual process, something is going on. So this is biochemistry of vision. In the morning, you peoples have a breakfast. Afternoon, you will have a lunch. Food will be absorbed, digested, further undergoes. Even in this biochemistry is involved. We call it as a biochemistry of nutrition. Joining medical school, neat result came, good ranking, feel good factor. Even in this biochemistry is involved when you are feeling something good. We call it as a biochemistry of endorphins. Some molecule releases from within when you are feeling good. That is endorphins. So this is biochemistry of endorphin. And now the list is endless. You can keep on talking about the day-to-day activities, day-to-day changes that are occurring in which biochemistry it is involved. The whole sole purpose to provide these 3-4 examples is it is everywhere, it is inside you, it is around you. But if you just look out it, whatever example we had cited here, they are of a healthy state, normal being. Now what happens when a person is seriously ill, sick, lying on a bed, not able to wake up, not able to eat anything by mouth, then क्या होता है? खाना कहाँ से मिलता है? रिजर्व भी खत्म. रिजर्व के ऊपर वेट नहीं कर सकते ना. ग्लूकोज, आधी बायोकेमिस्ट्री ग्लूकोज के आजू बाजू घूमती है. So even this, even the person when it is sick, when not feeling well, even then biochemistry is involved. From the diagnosis कि उसको तकलीफ क्या है, कि उसको एडमिट करना है कि नहीं करना, तो उसको डिस्चार्ज से लेके कि उसको निकाल देना है हॉस्पिटल से, मैं डिस्चार्ज, ग्रेसफुली डिस्चार्ज कर देना है. Again, it all depends upon the biochemical test along with the other investigation. So from a normal life, from a normal state to a disease state, at everywhere somehow or the other biochemistry it is involved. So if I compile it up, from the birth to the death, biochemistry is involved for the entire duration of a life. And this is how the origin of word biochemistry begin. Biochemistry, if you can look out it, it consists of 2 words, bio and chemistry. Bio itself, Greek word, it itself means life. And chemistry, that is the chemical basis of a life. So this is through next 1 year, we will be keep on teaching you about the various chemical reactions, biochemical components which are occurring in a healthy state, in a disease state, what changes occur that you become sick, that you become ill. So I, along with the other team members of a biochemistry, will help you to understand this entire mechanism that occur. Other members, other team members that I introduce, Dr. Ragini Singh Madam is again one of our elite member of biochemistry team. Then there's a Dr. Sagar Dolaria sir, Dr. Anita Motiani Madam, and Dr. Parth Chanv sir. Along with this, two other faculties, Dr. Amit Sonagra sir and Dr. Viral, they are presently are at hospital for the patient care. Thank you, faculties. So we collectively will help you to learn the different aspects of a biochemistry. Somewhere I think we have kept it 2 books. When you will leave out it here, just look out those books, because I think Rohin sir, as a library in charge, have arranged a book exhibition on a Friday and Saturday. So just look out of those books. These 2 books you need to purchase it. Dr. Parth sir will help you to show these books that you have kept it. Once you will be freed from here, you can look out it. Those 2 books mandatory, you have to purchase it, so that you will be able to understand what we are speaking. At the end, I will give an advice to the student. Consider yourself as a Harry Potter. Honestly, I haven't watched any Harry Potter movie. But what I know about Harry Potter, that it has an amazing power to change the lives in his wizarding community. वैसी community नहीं चाहिए हमें, हाँ? In his wizarding community, he has this enormous power. You peoples also can acquire such power. Such power in a sense that you can also change the lives of other person through this medical science. But for that power to acquire, you have to study hard. Share your skills, share your knowledge. Don't hesitate to speak. All the people that are sitting in this room will be your classmates, will be your friends, will be your guides, will be your mentors. So again, say don't hesitate to speak, open it up. We as a biochemistry team will make each and every possible effort to understand the subject in a better manner. And one last की bottom line is there कि medical science में 2 चीजें याद रखना. First, study regularly. Regularly means कि day to day basis. ऐसे नहीं कि आज 8 घंटा बैठ गए और फिर 3 दिन जलसा. No, such will not work. So first, study hard, have fun. That's all from our side, my side, or team biochemistry side. Thank you, everyone. Before I leave, I invite Dr. Ashwini Agarwal sir. Sir is professor in a microbiology department. Sir will take you further in this orientation program. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, budding doctors. Yeah, so that energy is required not only for next 11 months, but maybe for next 5.5 years and further also, because this is just the beginning. And yeah, उसके आगे और ज़्यादा energy की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. Probably you can carry for next 11 months with this much of energy, but later you will require much more. Okay, and as you progress in your life, you do PG, much more is required. Okay, I am representing second prof or the paraclinical subjects, which till now you have been exposed to the first prof subject, which are anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, which you will be studying in next 2 semesters. After that, you will be having pathology, microbiology, forensic medicine, and pharmacology. These 4 subjects will be, earlier they used to be preclinical, paraclinical, and clinical. So first prof used to be preclinical, in which normal things of the body were taught in anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. And then comes the second prof, in which paraclinical, along with clinics, you are exposed to the abnormalities of the body. And then in third prof, the proper clinical subject used to come. But now the things have changed. Now, as ED sir also told you, that we are going into integration. So there is nothing like preclinical, paraclinical. Everything is clinical, everything is integrated, and from the very beginning, you will be exposed to the clinical things. So from our side, we will be interacting much later to you from your third semester onwards. But there is also one subject, Dr. Bhavesh is sitting here, I think. He has just left, community medicine. That is also a very important aspect of to which you will be exposed from your first prof onwards. But your exams will be in the third prof. So happy learning. Enjoy your tenure. This is the most, today is one of the most memorable day of your life. And next 4.5 years, when we look back to our hostel time, I think these were the best years. 4.5 years, next 4.5 years, you are going to enjoy, you are going to study, and you are, as Dr. Gayatri had said, you are going to become good ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to AIIMS Rajkot and happy learning. Thank you.
Yes, please. While introducing all my faculty members, Dr. Naresh, because of his busy work, he was outside. So he is Dr. Naresh Parmar. Sir is assistant professor in Department of Physiology. He is also the assistant provost, and also we will be taking care of wellness, and he will also be arranging your cultural programs also. Whenever you want, he is going to be one of the persons, the nodal persons, who is going to take care of you as an elder brother. So please do interact, but always maintain a distance as well, so that the integrity of the relationships is maintained. Thank you.
I thank Vivek sir, Deepak sir, and Ashwini sir for your valuable words. Now to move forward, I would like to invite if any other faculty member wants to say something today. I would like to invite Dr. Bhavesh Modi sir, Head of Department, Community and Family Medicine, to please say a few words.
Thank you, ma'am. Everybody awake? सही में नाश्ता किया है? Only couple of lines. जैसे दीपक सर ने बताया कि keep your energy level high for next 10-11 months. Our subject will continue till end of your MD or MS. This is a subject. The name is Community and Family Medicine. In general, it is known as public health. So usually as a clinician, you see a patient, maybe you are dealing with one patient at a time in cardiology or anywhere as a physician or a surgeon. But in public health, at one time, by just introducing one intervention, maybe de-addiction of tobacco control or improving the national health program, or in COVID you have seen, you can save millions at a time. So that's the difference between seeing one patient while thinking from a community viewpoint. And this will be interesting journey for next many coming years. You have seen some of the photographs of World AIDS Day celebration where awareness and rally and a lot of things were done. The previous batch enjoy a lot. We will keep doing this so that you are actually practicing what you are supposed to do when you are passing out, and also you'll be posted in the community, in rural and urban slums, where you will actually learn not only just by prescribing the medicine, but along with that, how improvement of hygiene, how diet control, not only the mental health, but also physical health as well as social health. This all aspect will be covered. The formal definition of health as per WHO is, can someone tell me the definition of health? Yes, please. And not merely absence of disease of it, right? So this is the role of the doctor is to find out health, not disease. So man ne jaise balaya, we will start with the healthy body, then you will learn what is abnormal in second year, and then ultimately we'll try to ensure how people are converted from unhealthy to healthy. So all the best to everyone, and enjoy this time, whether you are here by choice or you're forced by parents, but you are at Institute of National Importance, and I'm sure you will enjoy. This will be another new family or friends who will be together with you for next 50 years, much longer inning than your school friends. So enjoy with each other, support with each other, and we all are accessible, available at all the time for you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavesh sir. And any other faculty who volunteer to speak any few words? Okay, so we move forward to our precious gems. मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। पंख से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से ही उड़ानें होती है। तो जिनके हौसले अभी सबसे ज्यादा बुलंद है, उन डियर स्टूडेंट्स को हम इनवाइट करते हैं कि प्लीज शेयर योर फीलिंग्स एंड एक्सपीरियंस एंड वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू शेयर ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड।
This is an open session for the students. I request all of you to please come forward one by one, introduce yourself. कहाँ से आप आए हैं, क्या आपकी हॉबीज हैं, क्या पसंद करते हैं, कुछ अचीवमेंट्स हो, नेशनल लेवल के प्लेयर्स होंगे, डांसर्स, सिंगर्स होंगे, अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए। हमारा इंट्रोडक्शन तो बहुत हो गया, हम सब ने खुद को इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया, अब आपकी बारी है।
गुड मॉर्निंग टीचर्स, गुड मॉर्निंग मेरे फेलो क्लासमेट्स, बैचमेट्स। मेरा नाम निर्विघ्नम नूर है, मैं हरियाणा रेवाड़ी से हूँ और बस हॉबीज में अभी तो बेसिक हॉबी खुश रहना है और उसके अलावा गेम्स खेलना अच्छा लगता है, कुछ नया जानना अच्छा लगता है, यही चीजें हैं बस अभी। थैंक यू।
प्लीज आपने कैसे प्रिपरेशन की वो भी शेयर कर सकते हो।
Good morning teachers and my batchmates. My name is आयुष पुरोहित और मैं चित्तौड़गढ़ राजस्थान से बिलोंग करता हूँ और मेरी हॉबीज टेबल टेनिस और बैडमिंटन खेलना है। मैं बैडमिंटन में डिस्ट्रिक्ट तक पहुंच चुका हूँ और
गुड मॉर्निंग टीचर और टीचर एंड क्लासमेट्स। माय नेम युवराज आसिरी और मैं तारानगर राजस्थान चूरू से हूँ और मेरी हॉबीज म्यूजिक सुनना है और चूरू राजस्थान से, हाँ चूरू से। ओके थैंक यू सर। हाँ नहीं गाता नहीं मैं, ओ बाथरूम सिंगरी है, बाथरूम में गाते हैं। Yes,
it is recording चल रही है ना, it is recorded.
Good morning all of you, director sir and my batchmates. मेरा नाम राकेश कुमार यादव है, मैं राजस्थान जयपुर से बिलोंग करता हूँ। मेरी हॉबीज नया कुछ सीखना हो, योगा वगैरह, एक्सरसाइज, बॉडी बिल्डिंग। वो प्रिपरेशन तो मैंने गुरु कृपा सीकर से की थी। वो प्रिपरेशन में तो सबको जो चैलेंजेस हैं वो तो सबको पता ही है। थैंक यू।
स्टूडेंट टू प्लीज एंश्योर कि आपके पेरेंट्स का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आप शेयर कर सकते हो।
मेरा नाम भगू राम है, मैं जैसलमेर राजस्थान से बिलोंग करता हूँ और प्रिपरेशन मैंने सेल्फ ही की थी और ठीक है। थैंक यू। हॉबीज म्यूजिक सुनना पसंद है। बाकी
गुड मॉर्निंग टीचर्स, मेरा नाम मंडली प्रियांशु है, मैं राजकोट गुजरात से बिलोंग करता हूँ और हॉबीज में मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना अच्छा लगता है और मैं अपने पेरेंट्स और टीचर्स का बहुत आभार करता हूं कि आज उन्होंने मुझे इस काबिल बनाया कि मैं एम्स राजकोट में MBBS के लिए मैंने एडमिशन लिया और मेरा गोल ये है कि मैं कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट बन के अपने देश की सेवा करूं। गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल द प्रोफेसर। मेरा नाम भावेन पटेल है और मैं गुजराती हूँ और मैं गोधरा पंचमहाल से बिलोंग करता हूँ। मेरी हॉबीज गाने सुनना, सिर्फ ज्यादातर इंस्ट्रूमेंटल म्यूजिक सुनना है और मेरे पापा टीचर है प्राइमरी स्कूल में, मेरी मम्मी सिविल हॉस्पिटल में अकाउंटेंट है टीबी विभाग में, और सेल्फ प्रिपरेशन करी थी। और मैं सभी मेरे स्कूल के टीचर्स का आभार मानता हूँ जिसने मुझे यहाँ काबिल बनाया और मैं एम्स राजकोट में खड़ा हूँ। और एम्स राजकोट में पढ़ने की मेरी बहुत इच्छा थी और यह मैं बहुत गर्व अनुभव करता हूँ कि मैं इस जगह पे अभी खड़ा हूँ। थैंक यू।
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself Milan Kumar Rathod. I am from a small village of Rajkot district. मैं पिछले 10 सालों से कुछ बाहर ही हूँ, घर से दूर हूँ। मैं पहले 6th क्लास से चला गया था नवोदय विद्यालय राजकोट में। मतलब जब हमें पता भी नहीं था कि खाना खा के थाली कैसे धोते हैं, उस एज से मैं बिल्कुल अकेला रह रहा हूँ। मतलब इसे अकेला नहीं, मतलब घर से दूर, पेरेंट्स से दूर, कुछ करने के लिए, कुछ हासिल करने के लिए। जब मैं 12वीं में आया तब मुझे न्यूज़ मिला था कि एम्स में राजकोट में एक एम्स नया बिल्डिंग बन रहा है, एम्स कॉलेज स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तब से मेरा एक माइंडसेट था कि मुझे एम्स में एडमिशन चाहिए था और इसी माइंडसेट के साथ मैंने मेहनत की। मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मेरे लिए बहुत एफर्ट्स किए, उन्होंने मेहनत की और आज मैं यहाँ एम्स राजकोट में खड़ा हूँ। तो थैंक यू सो मच। मैं उन सभी को थैंक यू कहना चाहता हूँ कि जिन्होंने मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचने में, इस काबिल बनने में मेरा सपोर्ट किया। और हॉबीज में मैं स्पोर्ट्स में वॉलीबॉल खेलना बहुत अच्छा लगता है। थैंक यू।
गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू। मैं यहाँ पर खड़ा हूँ, इसकी पहली वजह तो भगवान, फिर मेरे पेरेंट्स एंड देन मेरे टीचर्स एंड फिर मेरी मेहनत है। आई एम गोठी कृतज्ञ फ्रॉम मोरबी। मेरी हॉबीज क्रिकेट खेलना, बैडमिंटन खेलना और चेस खेलना है। और इससे अलावा मुझे श्रीमद् भगवत गीता को पढ़ना और सोशल वर्क करना बहुत पसंद है।
मेरा नाम पवन कुमार है और मैं राजस्थान से बिलोंग करता हूँ। और जैसे कि हॉबी है मेरी, फुटबॉल खेलना हॉबी है। अच्छा लगता है कि फुटबॉल खेलना। राजस्थान में मतलब बाड़मेर से।
Good morning, all the honorable teachers. मेरा नाम निशा बिश्नोई है। I am from श्रीगंगानगर, राजस्थान। So I don't believe in hobbies, but I would be happy if you will all will help me in Gujarati.
I am Gayatri. I am from Faridabad, Haryana, and I like to play badminton.
गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू। मेरा नाम पूजा यादव है। मैं जयपुर राजस्थान से बिलोंग करती हूँ और मेरी हॉबी ये है कि मुझे मम्मी पापा से बात करना बहुत अच्छा लगता है। जब भी टाइम मिले, जब भी फ्री होती हूँ तो उनसे बात करना अच्छा लगता है। थैंक यू।
Good morning, professors and my fellow batchmates. My name is Prananshi Jain and I am basically from Chittorgarh, Rajasthan as well. My hobbies are dancing, reading novels and playing badminton. I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for their unconditional love and support. I am extremely happy and excited to join AIIMS Rajkot, one of the prestigious institutions. Thank you so much.
Good morning, respected professors and all my friends.
I am Urvi Jhala from Bhuj, Kutch, and my hobbies are drawing and dancing. And for my journey, I will make the proud, and I am so happy to entering the huge entire of AIIMS Rajkot. ये मेरा एक सपना था जब से एम्स राजकोट मैंने सुना था कि यहाँ पे बन रहा है, तब से मैं चाह रही थी कि मुझे एम्स में ही एडमिशन लेना है, और आज वो सपना पूरा हो रहा है. तो आई एम सो हैप्पी एंड थैंक्स टू ऑल माय टीचर्स, ऑल माय friends, and extremely thank you to my parents.
Good morning, all teachers. My name is Ananya Meena from Rajasthan, Jhalawar. पहली बार माइक पर मुझे राजस्थान से बाहर निकलना था बस.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning, all of you. मेरा नाम आनंद चौधरी, मैं राजस्थान के पश्चिमी धोरण धरती बाड़मेर जिले से बिलोंग करता हूँ. मैंने तैयारी सेल्फ ही की थी 11th-12th में. 50 विलेजर्स सेवा संस्थान बाड़मेर है, जो कि डॉक्टर ब्रसन जिसके डीन है, वो वहां पर नीट की तैयारी फ्री में करवाते हैं. उन्होंने पहल बनाई है कि जो मतलब गांव के लोग होते हैं, गरीब बच्चे होते हैं जो नीट तैयारी नहीं कर सकते, उनको उन्होंने वहां पर हमारा सिलेक्शन हो गया. 25 स्टूडेंट्स लेते हैं वहां पर ईयर, उनमें से इस साल 15 स्टूडेंट्स का चयन हुआ नीट. और विद 12th 2 बच्चे थे हम, और बाकी वाले 2 रिपीटर्स थे 13. थैंक यू सो मच.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandeep Kumar Ashiwal. I am from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I have a dream from my 10th class to be a AIIMS Sonian, and my hobby is to be work on the innovative ideas in medical sciences. And my hobby is to playing cricket, watching science fiction movies, and I want to be a neurosurgeon. Thank you.
Myself, Parveen Nagar from Bundi, Rajasthan. My father, huh? Myself, Parveen Nagar from Bundi, Rajasthan. My father's name Ramdas Nagar. मेरे पापा किसान हैं, और मैंने कोटा से एलन से तैयारी की थी. हालांकि उनकी इतनी इनकम तो नहीं थी, लेकिन उन्होंने मेरे फैमिली वालों ने सपोर्ट करा के वहाँ फीस जमा कराई, और मैंने 4 साल तक तैयारी की थी. मतलब एलन वालों ने भी फीस वगैरह में डिस्काउंट दिया था, और मिला जी ने हमारा एडमिशन कराया था एलन में, और मैंने 4 साल तक तैयारी की थी और काफी मेहनत की. मतलब सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में हुआ है मेरा. 650 मार्क्स है मेरे. और मेरी हॉबी वगैरह तो वैसे तो पढ़ना ही है, बाकी क्रिकेट खेलना है, फिर अब तो चेंज करना है, लेकिन बॉडी बनाना है. और तो मतलब मैं पहला डॉक्टर होऊंगा मेरी फैमिली और मेरे गांव से, आसपास के पूरे इलाके से. और कॉलेज में तो एंजॉय करना है, पढ़ना भी है, और एक अच्छा फ्यूचर क्रिएट करना है. थैंक यू सो मच.
Good morning, professors. My name is Kanad Yogi. I am from Jaipur, Rajasthan. और मेरी hobbies है cricket खेलना and I am an unprofessional writer. I write something in Instagram, few शायरीज and poet. So it's all I have. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Vandit Chet. I am from Rajkot itself, and my hobbies are to play cricket. And lastly, I thank all my teachers till now and parents, because of which I am here today.
Hello everyone, my name is Kalsara Khushal. I belong to Surat, Gujarat. My hobby is play cricket and I like to play chess as well.
हाय, मेरा नाम सुनील और मैं जयपुर राजस्थान जोन में रहना और मेरी हॉबी है क्रिकेट खेलना और मूवीज देखना.
मेरा नाम रतन कुमार मेघवाल है. मैं जोधपुर से जैसलमेर राजस्थान से बिलोंग करता हूँ. मैंने 11th-12th फाउंडेशन CLC से की है और उसके बाद मैंने JNU जोधपुर से BSc की है. सेकंड ईयर BSc में मेरा सिलेक्शन हुआ था नीट में, लेकिन मेरे को तमिलनाडु कॉलेज मिला तो मैं नहीं गया. और 3rd ईयर BSc स्टूडेंट था मैं तब मुझे AIIMS मिला. मुझे गेम सॉन्ग का कोई शौक नहीं, मुझे घूमना बहुत पसंद है और मुझे फोटोग्राफी का शौक है. मुझे ऐतिहासिक चीजें देखने का बहुत शौक है और आज गुजरात बहुत ऐतिहासिक है, इसलिए मैंने गुजरात चूज किया.
Hello, good morning everyone to all my mentors and my batchmates. I am Parth Patel from Jamnagar, Gujarat. और हॉबीज में तो क्या ही बात करें, मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स तो सारा दिन पढ़ते ही रहते हैं. इसके अलावा मुझे चेस खेलना पसंद है और नई नई चीजें जानना पसंद है. Last, I would like to thank my parents and my teachers. आज मैं कुछ भी बस उनकी वजह से हूँ, तो थैंक यू.
हाँ जी.
Thank you, Dr. Anita. It was very nice knowing all of you, your introduction. You come from different areas of the country. आप सबको देख के I need to tell you this, and you better stick to what I'm going to tell you now. किसी एक की भी dress is not of a doctor. It's not कि AIIMS में follow हो रहा है या किसी government college में या private college में. You are not looking like to be doctors. Boys, you are not to wear any t-shirt, shirts, shoes. Shoes मतलब sports shoes नहीं. Preferably black shoes or blue shoes or brown shoes, but leather shoes. आपके पैर में चोट लगी है तो आपको अलाउ कर दिया जाएगा सैंडल पहनने के लिए. चप्पल बिल्कुल अलाउड नहीं है. टाइट पैंट्स बिल्कुल अलाउड नहीं है. नॉर्मल पैंट्स पहनेंगे, कोई जीन्स नहीं पहनेगा. शर्ट्स पे कोई कारीगरी नहीं होनी चाहिए. No written words, wear plain shirts as much as possible. You should be, आपका hair cut होना चाहिए, and if you shave, you should be well shaved. Girls, ये जो आप छोटी छोटी पजामियां और ये टी-शर्ट कपड़े कुर्ते पहन के आई हैं, ये बिल्कुल नहीं चलेगा. नो टी-शर्ट्स लाइक दिस. आप कुर्ता पहने, कुर्ते के नीचे आप जीन्स पहन सकती है, नो प्रॉब्लम, राइट. एंड चप्पल में बिल्कुल भी नहीं आएंगे आप. सैंडल्स, आप लोग शूज पहन सकते हैं, विच एवर शूज यू वांट टू वेयर. बॉयज के लिए प्रॉपर शूज. गर्ल्स शुड लुक वेरी प्रेजेंटेबल. बाल, हेयर शुड बी टाइड अप And especially when you see, you come to anatomy, you will be dealing with dead bodies. So आप सबके बाल बंधे होने चाहिए, preferably long hair should be in a जूड़ा. अगर आप जूड़ा नहीं बनाना है तो आपके कोट के अंदर आपकी प्लेट होनी चाहिए. But preferably make a जूड़ा, और ये बाल ऐसे ऐसे नहीं निकलेंगे. Please put a hair band. All your nails should be cut. First and foremost, पहचान ही डॉक्टर के उसके हाथों से होती है. आपके नेल्स पूरे ट्रिम होने चाहिए. Believe me, when you start working in anatomy, you'll realize what you're carrying back home to your rooms. You'll be carrying parts of skin and fat and all. Believe me, वो smell नहीं जाती. All your nails should be trimmed. Eat well, sleep well, and please adhere to proper dress code. Another thing is time discipline. Time discipline is very important. We teachers here, we are very particular about timings of classes. The classes start from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, and so on. There will be a transition from classes, though you'll be having classes at the same place, but 8 o'clock means you should be here at 8 o'clock. Maximum will allow you 8:05. That is all. After that, अपने आप अंदर आने की जरूरत मत कीजिए क्लास के अंदर. And 1 to 2 is your lunch break. 2 o'clock means 2 o'clock. आपकी बस आपको हॉस्टल से 1:45 बजे लाके यहाँ खड़ा कर देती है. So you are well before time. So ये नहीं कि आप नीचे लफंटरबाजी कर रहे हैं. 2 बजे की क्लास तो 2 बजे ही एंट्री मिलेगी, 2:05 पे भी नहीं मिलेगी. It is understood that you are coming from your hostels, the bus is there, so what is the delay? Right? And if you are leaving your room for a specific reason, you have to switch off your phones. From 9 to 4, no phones except during your lunch time, 8 to 4, right? In the class, we don't want any phones to be on. Agar aap rakhenge, your phone will be confiscated, and Dean Academics will take appropriate action against you. You have to attend regularly. You miss a single lecture, believe me, aapko zindagi bhar wo samajh mein nahi aayega part, because everything is connected to each other. Time discipline is of utmost importance. Bring whatever the department tells you to bring. You should have all your books, your whatever color pencils you're required, all manuals, everything. Do your work, present your work to your teacher in charges, get them signed at appropriate time. Teacher is not responsible for your files remaining unchecked. Marks are given for each and everything in the departments. For whatever work written, whatever work is given, everything is marked and it goes to your internal assessment. Yes. Our in charge examination cell is not here, Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Once he is there, you will be told about all the examination pattern also, right? Maybe in a subsequent days, you will be having a talk on this also. So everything goes to your internal assessment. Attend your classes on time, be properly dressed. Yes, so that is all I need to tell you. So from tomorrow onwards, we don't want to see you the way you are dressed today. So this is your first day today, and we allow this today, but from tomorrow onwards, please be properly dressed. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope the message is clear to you about the dress code, the discipline, the punctuality and everything. I hope you people will stick to it. Now, I would like to call upon your senior, a student from the first batch of MBBS, Dr. Adarsh Patel. So he is your senior and he's gonna give you some tips and he will share his experience as he was the first one to be here. Please, Dr. Adarsh Patel. And he also was Mr. Pressure.
सबसे पहले मैं कोई डॉक्टर नहीं हूँ बहुत टाइम है उसके लिए हेलो गाइस माय नेम इज आदर्श पटेल मैं गुजरात से हूँ सूरत गुजरात से हूँ और यहाँ पे परवीन है जो हरियाणा से और काफी सारे राजस्थान से बंदे आए हैं उनको भी बहुत सारे जूनियर्स मिल जाएंगे राजस्थान से बहुत सारे लोग हैं राजस्थान के यहाँ पे और आपको पहले दिन तो बहुत ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि नहीं एम्स राजकोट में आ गए, लेकिन आपको पढ़ाई भी करनी होगी आगे फर्स्ट ईयर में बहुत अच्छे से, और डेफिनेटली यू गाइस विल एंजॉय हियर। लेकिन आप पे ये है, आप एंजॉय, आपके माइंडसेट पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप कितने एंजॉय करेंगे। और वी विल लाइक इफ यू विल यू विल पार्टिसिपेट इन एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज, बिकॉज सिर्फ पढ़ाई इज कॉलेज नॉट कॉलेज लाइफ, यू शुड ऑल्सो लिव कॉलेज लाइफ। पार्टिसिपेट इन एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज, गो आउट विथ फ्रेंड्स, ओके। एंड आपको कोई भी गाइडेंस चाहिए, हम आपके सीनियर्स यहाँ पे आपके पास है, आप हमसे कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं। वी विल एंजॉय अ लॉट, अगर आपकी फैकल्टी परमिशन दे आपको। एंड यू गाइस विल एंजॉय हियर, ओके। काफी चीजें नहीं है यहाँ पे, लेकिन धीरे धीरे सब कुछ आ जाएगा। अपने बिल्डिंग्स नहीं है, अपने कैंपस है, सब कुछ आ जाएगा। लेकिन अभी आपका माइंडसेट पे डिपेंड करेगा आप कितना एंजॉय करेंगे, रिसोर्सेज नहीं लिमिट कर सकते आपको, ओके। थैंक यू गाइस।
Okay, I would now call Dr. Parveen Esram. He is also your senior, to please say a few words.
Good morning, all teachers and students. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you in AIIMS Rajkot. Myself, Parveen Esram. I am from Hisar, Haryana. Well, पहला दिन है, लग रहा होगा अच्छा है, बहुत खुश भी हो रहे होंगे, बट लाइक जैसे प्रोसीड करते जाओगे वैसा पता चलेगा। कोर्स जैसे सर ने बताया था, अगर पढ़ोगे तो कोर्स इजी है। अब हमसे पूछो, हम आपसे यही कहेंगे बस पढ़ना 2 ही दिन है, बट 2 दिन का मतलब ये नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे हर 2 दिन बाद एग्जाम होता है, लगेंगे। पढ़ना होगा, कंटिन्यूअसली पढ़ना होगा। हमने स्किप किया था, हम पता है हमने कैसे कवर अप किया है। और हमारे टाइम पे तो कोविड भी बहुत ज्यादा था, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग कभी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस हुई, कभी ऑफलाइन, बट आपका रेगुलर चलेगा तो कंटिन्यूअस रखना। स्किप किया तो गए, फिर थोड़ा मतलब स्टडी कंटिन्यूअस रखना, और स्पेशली एनाटॉमी बिल्कुल भी मिस मत करना। अगर क्लासेस मिस की कोई भी तो भूल जाना भैया। और अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, कोई भी किसी भी चीज के रिगार्डिंग, सीटी के रिगार्डिंग, स्टडी में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, तो आप कभी भी अप्रोच कर सकते हो। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much. Now we will wrap up the ceremony today. It was really nice to know all of you. And yes, let me invite Dr. Rohin Garg, Associate Professor Anatomy. He would like to share his thoughts and feelings with you, and I'm sure you will gonna enjoy his talk.
Good morning. No feelings. Feelings तो दिख रही हैं। I'm here to just share information that today and next day, Friday and Saturday, there will be book exhibition here. That will be in section hall and nearby area, and total 7 publishers from various parts of India are coming to exhibit their books. And you can plan to purchase the books. You can make the list, talk to your seniors, talk to your faculty, which books you should purchase. So you can purchase those books, and if you want to purchase more books, but you at that time you don't have enough amount, then you can book to that publisher for that particular book, and he will again deliver after 7 days, and then he will take the cash at that time. So you can visit the book exhibition on Friday and Saturday. Okay, thank you very much.
So thank you very much for today's morning session. Have your lunch, and in the afternoon there may be a session.